Can't Help Falling in Love. I think every single person on this planet has probably heard this song or some form of it. I mean, I think back into my own musical lexicon, and I don't remember a time where I'd been listening to music and didn't know about Can't Help Falling in Love. It just appears everywhere in pop culture, and it's been covered by pretty much everyone. It's such a good song, lyrically, melodically, and of course I think we all remember Elvis's performance of this track. That tends to be the most iconic. He definitely popularized this track, if anything. To me, it is a very warm song. It is such a beautiful song. It is slow moving in nature, and it just tugs on your heartstrings for all of the right reasons. And today, we're going to be doing a reaction to Can't Help Falling in Love. In fact, we're going to be hearing two versions. The first is going to be a cover from Andy Williams, who I'll be listening to for the first time, and the second by Elvis Presley. Now, for full disclosure, I've definitely heard the Elvis Presley version of this song. I've probably listened to it, 3 dozen times, 4 dozen to 5 dozen times in my life. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but I'm intimately familiar with this version, so it's going to be fun to kind of use Elvis's version as the benchmark and maybe the version to dethrone, because for me it happens to be my favorite. And we'll see what Andy Williams has in store for us and just enjoy a timeless classic. Before we jump into this, though, a huge thanks to Russell the Hilarious for making this request and the fun selections today. But now, let's jump into it. Wait, there's you hear this galloping beat? No way. There's a gallop beat to this? Wow, I would never expect that decision. This melody never gets old. Okay, Andy, he's got the vocal chops. Oh, he's got a vocal range too. He's powerful in those higher notes. One thing I can say right away is that I am reminded of Elvis as I hear Andy, but the thing about Elvis's voice is that it is just so unique. He has his own vocal polish that just automatically applies itself whenever he sings. Elvis's voice has such a distinct personality to it. It is so bellowy. It is so powerful. He says one word and it fills up the entire room, right? With Andy, I get a similar kind of thing, but it's less of Elvis's personality in here. It's more of this classic, smooth, honey-like voice. And I really like his range too. But yeah, I would just say that there's certain similarities in their in the power within both of their voices, Andy and Elvis. But as I'm hearing with Andy, he has a slightly different timbre, less bellowy, more of a, I don't know. Maybe I'll find a word for it as we go. Maybe more open-throated, something like that. And the choir and strings have been nice in this. Beautiful. Oh, is he gonna go for the high note? Oh my god, he went for it. Oh, he's gonna go for this one? Oh my god, his range. Nice. That's really pretty. Really well done. I like all of the little modifications that Andy added to this original melody, because he still did remain rather true to the original, but at the ending of some of these phrases and as the song built and towards the end there, those other vocal decisions felt like his, showing off his vocal range, allowing the clarity in his delivery to like match very well with what we were hearing in the strings and the choir. Like again, he has this like kind of smooth tone, classic sounding kind of a voice. Because this is my first time hearing Andy, I don't have many better descriptors for that. I think I would have to just listen to more of his performances, but I think he did nail the vocal delivery on this track. Again, great addition on the strings and the choir here in the way that they were incorporated. The one thing that I'm not quite confident on is the decision for the galloping beat, because I don't know, I'm really accustomed to hearing the gallop in a lot of like rock and metal music, so I'm trying to abstract away from that context and just think about what the gallop in the percussion serves in this track. It kind of like adds an, I feel like, unnecessary urgency to this song, because the way I think about Can't Help Falling in Love, when you're falling in love, you just want to immerse yourself in that world, in that process of becoming infatuated and admiring somebody, and then helplessly, you are so helpless in your romance for this person that you stumble over yourself into love. But that is a long, lovely process that you want to live in for as long as possible. And when I recall like the Elvis version of Can't Help Falling in Love, it's more of a moderate tempo in that song that allows you to sort of really breathe into the music rather than the kind of rhythm or melody running past you. And it's definitely like an unfair comparison, because like often the first versions of this song we hear are from Elvis, so you're comparing like something new that's taking a different approach to what the original was. I just think in the original, the decision to have a more moderate tempo rather than something that's fast paced served the meaning of the song just a bit better, and it gets me more into my feels. This kind of performance for me is more of like paying homage to the original and taking it its own way, but has less emotional sticking power for me. Hopefully that makes sense. But loved Andy's voice, cool arrangement. I just think the gallop beat is a bit polarizing. Let's check out the Elvis one.
Wise men say,
just immediately his voice.
only fools rush.
Oh, and that feathery vibrato.
But I can't help falling in love
I mean, I think this is the intended version of the song. It is so correct in my mind. And I know music is subjective, but it just makes perfect sense to me. It is so beautiful. Boom, 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 boom.
If I can't help,
Just the ascending, descending arpeggios, the choir. It is all so expansive, laterally and in depth.
like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my
And then just the chorus of voices, everybody sings along in this
take
moment.
my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea.
Just the follow-up descending bend is so perfect. It's so simple
Some
too.
things are meant to be.
And I never noticed that it was panned in the back left.
Take my hand, take my whole life too,
Boom, 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 boom.
for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
And to end it on the keys, right? It is so somber. It is so beautiful. It is so lovely. It feels like the identity for this song. It just feels so correct. I don't know how to get past that point. I feel like I'm sort of on a loop right now. But we have to start with Elvis's vocals. He is one of a kind when it comes to his vocals. That's why, he's just one of those vocalists you hear him sing one or two words and you just immediately know that it's him. He is so bellowy. He is so big. His voice is very bold. It's unapologetic, right? And you just know it's him immediately. And so when he starts to sing and fill up the room, you can't help but to feel like, almost like his voice is contagious, because when you get to that second chorus after he's done his first refrain, every version of the song I've ever heard performed live or covered, it is always with everybody singing along. It's almost like a national anthem of sorts. It is just so beautiful, and this kind of a song, it creates those moments of musical magic that doesn't exist in every single track. There's a lot of great music out there, but to capture magic, it has to come from human experience and often shared connection through how beautiful the music is. And the thing is, even without knowing that that effect exists and happens on others, the music itself independently makes us feel that way. It's one of the reasons why it is just such a good standalone track. Everybody hears it, regardless of if you've deep dived into Elvis's discography, which, we probably need to do on this channel. But that aside, it's just the kind of song that everybody hears, everybody loves. I can't think of a single person or comment that I've ever heard that downplays how good this song is. Don't steer me that way. I don't want to hear things like that about this track. I like the choir, especially in this version, because it seems like it's mostly multi-tracked with Elvis as well. Though you could tell me that it's other male voices and I would believe you, because the main voice being Elvis is the one that my primary focus was on. But their harmonies, their addition to Elvis's singing, super complimentary. And I like the follow up, that bend from the guitar as a little like as a kind of like punchline to the melody that he's singing. It just adds another unique flavor that it is rather simple in terms of like the technicals. You can easily just bend your guitar down and create that pitch, but it's the decision to incorporate that, because in terms of its like timbre, it is very bright. It is a very bright sound that defies everything else that we hear in this mix. So in my mind, he intended it to stand out because it was so different. It just works. Yeah, and I guess the last thing is on the tempo. I just love the tempo of this song, in this Elvis version, more so than what we got with the Andy Williams version. Again, I liked Andy Williams' voice. I just think the rhythmic choice was more of a misstep. But let me know what your perspectives are in the comments section down below. If you would like to request any more Andy Williams or Elvis Presley on the channel, you can do so by hitting the first link in the description box. But as always, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.